same as the rest. Try silence. Vision's giant. This thing right here. This is some pretty good armor. Triangle sword, shield, mail, gauntlets, leggings. Very good. Not even sure if I can use it right now. Can I? Yeah, I can. That's pretty cool. Makes me insanely heavy, but oh well. Yeah, it makes me really, really fucking heavy, so just about everything makes me heavier now at my capacity. So I do have 18,000 souls. I might as well go upgrade my vitality a little bit so I can use some sort of armor that'll help, because at the moment it's just going to be really annoying trying to fight every single boss with this kind of armor and health. I know I said earlier that armor doesn't really matter. It does in some cases, but then again, it's more based off of skill. I just hate having those times where I mess up just the slightest little bit and it costs me the entire fight of the boss all over again when he was nearly dead. So, just seems a little bit pointless. So that's when armor does come in handy. The few times it does is special occasions like that where you mess up once and it costs you the whole fight. The only reason I stayed down here and didn't go up and attack him is I knew that guy was going to drop down and whoop my ass. So he would knock me right off the edge and I would have lost my soldiers. Halberds over in the soldier. Alright, we finally beat the pursuer. So I'm going to end up wrapping up the session really soon. It's been 3 hours, 21 minutes so far, about 3.5 hours, be quite a few parts. I just want to show you guys a couple more things. If I can be summoned, then I'll show you how I help people out. And if not, then I'll just go right now. And I'll start off next episode with a new area. 2 new areas, actually. Well, nah, I'll just start off next episode with 1 new area, and I'll show you guys a different area right now. Go for maybe another half an hour and make it a 4-hour session, even.
Bearer of the curtain.
Yes, same thing every time. Never congratulate me for beating some bosses. You've seen the same shit. Vitality, we need more. Definitely need more. Vigor, it's not a big deal. Strength, dexterity, intelligence. I'll go. Dexterity, strength. Dexterity, strength, and vigor. Pretty good for endurance right now. I don't need too much into it. I don't want to use human effigy. No, not really. I know it restores all of my health that I've lost, but I really don't need it, so it's kind of pointless. Well, not pointless. It does come in handy for boss fights that I probably will need to summon people for, like the ending boss fights. I don't give a shit how much you guys want me to do those on my own. There's one boss that I am not going to do on my own. Just one. And it's a, spoiler alert, if you don't want to hear it, then skip ahead in the video, but it's a ginormous dragon, and he's so insanely overpowered with his fire breath. No matter if I have the germ shield, germ great shield or not, he wrecks me pretty much every single time, so not even gonna deal with that. I'm gonna hire people for that because that's literally the only way I can do it, other than sorcery. And is that better than the shield I'm using right now? Last time I was using sorcery, it was still pretty difficult. I tried my best to, level up as much as I could, but like I said, it was a night for a class last time, so I didn't have much into magic or sorcery or anything like that at all, so kind of had to go back and farm over 1 mil souls, literally. And yeah, I finally leveled up enough to where I had enough sorcery to do a decent amount of damage to this dragon. While I did that damage, I had someone else, only one other person, go in and smack his toes with a massive sword. This is the other area I wanted to show you. Hyde's Tower of Flame, Hyde's Tower of Flame. It's spelled like Hyde from that 70s show, so I'm going to say Hyde's Tower of Flame. Really cool area. You can actually see this place from Majula. Not too many people get here because of that lever on the wall that I pulled, they end up missing. And, oh yeah, I don't have my binoculars. What are my binoculars? Are these seriously a weapon? Binoculars? No, they don't do shit for damage at all. A rare tool crafted in Logan, these won't help you endowed with a little creativity can be put to good use, which means if you aim with the center of the screen using the binoculars, you can use your sorcery and hit faraway targets. Yeah, there's a bunch of guys throughout this area. There is one bonfire right there. And there's a boss over in that area. And the boss through that area. That one's a lot more difficult. I will need a lot of stamina for that. That one's going to take me quite a bit of attempts to kill. The other boss, he's not too bad. It's kind of a pain in the ass because of the area that you're in, but other than that, it's not too difficult. Really like this first. We'll set his ass. Fight him. I'll just circle around this way. He'll keep swinging and doing his thing. Go in for 2 hits. Don't get greedy with 3. Or cocky because you will get hit. He does bounce you back quite a bit, but you can fall off just like that, and I was about to fall off too. People still need help here? I was going to show you guys what I meant by putting summon signs down for the boss that I just fought, Pursuer, but I really don't have time for that right now in the session. I'm more worried about getting through this area and showing you guys some cool stuff about this area, rather than showing you what I meant by farming souls. I mean, if you're really that curious of what I meant, then just watch sign down or something. You kind of want to stay out of this guy's way because he will smush you with his fucking thing. No matter if you have your shield up or not, so you just kind of want to circle around. And we'll stagger you, do quite a bit of damage. Yep, there we go. I'm surprised I didn't just die. Great soul arrows, red flowing, trying to come down here. On the gear. Let me take one more. There we go. Sublime bone dust. I could actually. I'm gonna burn that. I can't do it here. I have to do it in the jeweler, I'm pretty sure. But the sublime bone dust will strengthen your Estus flask. It won't give you an extra one, but it'll make it stronger so it heals more HP. Human effigy, soul of a nameless soldier. I'm going to try and show you all the items in this area. and all the cool stuff, because there is a couple of things I did end up missing. There's this that you can pick up without him attacking you, because he's going to guard this square behind him, which is, well, you'll see what it is as soon as... That was that easy. This thing, it's going to do its magic. Don't worry about my cat crying out there, he's just mad because he didn't get fed dinner just yet because it's not his dinner time. Yeah. This place, yeah, that lever right there rises that thing around, which I'll show you right now who's in there. That guy, he's the boss that I'm going to fight when I get down there. And also, if you look very hard, you can see a little glowing orange tip sort of right above his halberd. That's another bonfire. And also there's a NPC you can see right there. She's friendly, but you can attack her, and everyone's saying attack her, but I never did. I don't really see a point in it. It's kind of stupid. Tough enemy ahead, Jeff. Now this can get a little bit tricky. You kind of gotta just have balls and go in there, because one will attack you at the time, and they'll kind of just be respectful, I guess, and you want to stay real close to them so you can circle around. You don't want to stay far because he will hit you. When he's done, swing twice, follow him, whichever way he's turning, real close. And I got greedy with that one, but I'm okay. The other guy gonna attack me too? Oh shit. Yeah, that's the tricky part about that one. This is where I usually come out to here right now, and then sometimes they'll get confused and one will fall off, but most of the time they won't, and they'll be pretty tough, because they'll keep their shields up the entire time, and they'll both strike at different times and whatnot. It's just kind of annoying. You also gotta watch your back at where you're going, because you fall off the edges, like I almost just did, and it's just a bunch of bullcrap. It really is. On the stairs, though, you kind of have an advantage, because they won't be able to hit you as easily. They'll kind of swing over your head, just like if someone was playing dead back in Fourth Fallen Giants, and you swung and it went completely over their heads. It's pretty much the exact same thing. I just want to take out this last guy. There we go. I'm not worried about my health. I got that ring on. It'll fix itself over time. I just gotta make sure I stay out of the way of these swings. Okay, now that he's dead, I'm gonna go see something else that I don't know what it does. I've used it before. It's another lever, but I don't know what it does. It just popped up. You can see it already. If you don't know where it is, I'll show you in a second. Cracked blue-eyed orb. This little square right here is where he popped up from, or the post pop up from with the lever on it. You can use that. I have no idea what it does. Raises another level around, I guess, so you don't fall off the edges, maybe. Guess I've never done that. It's a first, because I haven't done that before. There's a couple items throughout this area you can dash through, or you can fight them. It doesn't really matter. They're not too difficult. I don't think I'm gonna start another boss fight right now. Done. I beat 2 bosses already. It's 3.5 hours into the session, so I'm gonna cut it off pretty soon here. But I'm gonna fight some of these guys first. I want to stick right near the outside of that leg, fall around. Sometimes they will be able to hit you, other times they won't. It's not a difficult fight with these guys. They're powerful, sure, but as long as you know what you're doing, they're easy. Very, very easy. And that balcony, I've had that before. It works really well. Just not against these guys because, like I said, if you try and strike anything like rock with it, it's not going to work too well for you. Yeah. Like you said, just trying to do pretty much a run through or a very quick playthrough of this entire area, so I don't spend too much time here. And I just wanted to check the time on my phone real fast. Shouldn't be too difficult. Fighting both of these bosses. I did have help with both of these in my previous playthrough. My first one, my NG+, I beat both of them on my own, but that was because I was my character. I didn't have to start over like this guy and have a whole lot of trouble with it. I had to keep her. In NG+, you get to keep your character from the previous game. So it's pretty cool. You get to keep all this stuff, except for Fragrant Branch's Door and King's Ring. You don't get to keep those, unfortunately. But your souls, your armor, weapons, levels, everything like that, you get to keep. And you can progress through the game all over again. The bosses will be scaled depending on your skill and everything like that, your level and whatnot. And yeah. Honestly, if a bridge that big felt that hard, I'd assume this whole piece right here that I'm standing on will just chip and break away. But, I don't know. Who am I to say? Radiant Life Gem. So I really wish... Ooh, 5 human effigies, nice. I really wish I knew a lot of the lore behind all this, but I don't, unfortunately. It's, you kind of got to figure it out for yourself as you go along, and if you don't, then, I mean, you don't. It's sort of not too big of a deal. They didn't make the storyline a humongous deal in this game like other games do, where you can't progress at all no matter what unless you follow the storyline. Now, this game's not like that at all. It's pretty different to a lot of games. That's why I like it so much. It's extremely different to a lot of games. In some cases, I don't want to compare this to Skyrim, obviously, but in some cases this game does remind me of Skyrim with the whole, like, random caves and dungeons. They're sort of very similar. Not gonna lie. I think they could have done something about that and not made them so damn similar. I haven't noticed these glass panes before. It's awesome. Most places don't have the glass panes. They'll be missing. It's very cool. But the devs and designers of this game did an absolutely fantastic job, I must admit. This game is a beautiful, amazing, extremely difficult, pretty rage-inducing game. That being said, it's awesome. Deserves everything it's been awarded. And it's honestly my favorite game right now. It's out. I don't think I've played a better one anyway. This guy is really powerful, and I'm surprised he didn't just kill me. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to fight the bosses right now. I do have 4,000 souls. It'd be kind of pointless too. Might as well just go home and upgrade. Only is, I think, 2 upgrades though. Or 1 upgrade. Might as well sit here and fight this guy. Green Blossom. I've noticed something in this game. They'll usually put chests right before boss fights, like that boss up there. They have 5 human effigies and a Ring of Binding. The Ring of Binding adds extra health, so I guess it's sort of a hint that you're going to die a lot to that boss because he's very quick. And yeah, he hits very hard. And you're going to die at least 5 times before you get the hang of it and try and kill him. With these guys, like this boss right here, they give you green blossoms, so in my opinion, they are trying to hint that you're gonna need quite a bit of adrenaline because he either strikes pretty hard and takes a lot of health, or you're just gonna need a lot of hits. I don't know. Don't know because I haven't fought this guy on my own before, but I guess I'll try right now. I know I'm gonna die, but whatever. Might as well try and fight him. Anything to help my weapon? No. I don't want repair powder. I know I have that. I'm looking for something like gold pine resin or anything like that. Like a ply. No, those two. Damn. Wish I had like a great magic weapon because I'm pretty sure I could use that right now. And those help quite a bit. Probably not gonna have time to use that. Alright, so I've gotten all the layers of the circle around. Yeah, he does quite a bit of damage. I'm just gonna circle around him and see what I do with these guys. He jumps backwards and does some other shit. I'm not sure what his backwards attack is. I'm sure he's gotta have one. He's a big, fatty dude, so he'll probably just fall back on top of you and takes a lot of your shit. I'm gonna be surprised if I beat him pretty easily. But in all honesty, I didn't think he was gonna be an easy boss. Yeah, see, just following me wherever I go now. Shit, how does he do that? And he runs too? Oh god, that was pretty powerful with that. Alright, now I want to see how much damage I do with this. Since he is already at half health, and this is only my first time fighting him, that does run damage. Glad I blocked in time. Right, so I don't know if I'm a little bit over-leveled for this right now, or if he's just not supposed to be too difficult of a boss. Not 100%. Ooh. Almost missed the fucking block. And he got me. Very uncool. Kinda just gotta play it defensively right now. Because I don't have much health. I think he's getting away. Kind of annoying. So he can kill me pretty easily here. Which he's about to. Yep, he did. Alright then. Alright, so I think that wraps it up for this session. It's been a pretty good session, 3 hours, 45 minutes. I'll come back and I'll fight this guy again, probably defeat him, and that'll be that. So hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, favorite, comment, do whatever you want. Hate it, I don't care. Any publicity is publicity, it helps me get out there. Hope you've enjoyed the session in the series, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.